Any adjournment request? Any other request? Daily list for orders, item 2.
Yes.
No, please. Jarvis. This contempt is filed for non-compliance.
You are Sajal Kumar, Sajal
Yes.
Kamal Das.
Yes, my lord.
We have passed an order.
On 6th.
Who appears for the respondents? Education Department. Yes, why has the order not been complied with? There was a time gap.
Lordship,
15
had
days.
communicated on the very same day, Lordship. On 6th of April, the order was passed and communicated on 7th of April, Lordship. Lordship, notice may be issued in this matter. Lordship will take it up, Lordship.
Well, you tell the person concerned because we did not interfere with the order of the learned civil judge only for the reason of the delay. Now, if they delay, then perhaps they would not be able to purge themselves of the contempt. They can't allow this thing to go on. Otherwise, he will retire. Either he should know his fate before his retirement.
Lordship.
Now, please contact the officer concerned and tell him that we will not group of any indiscipline in the matter. He has to pass an order.
Lordship.
And we are not asking him to pass order this way or that way.
Lordship.
Here, my lord.
Yes,
Honorable Commissioner, sent it on 8th of April to the Director of Secondary Education, and the file is pending in the Director of Secondary Education.
By our judgment dated. Six 4/2026. As by the judgment dated 6/4/2026, this court had directed the concerned authority to finally examine the marks allotted to the appellant applicant and respond number 6 and pass necessary orders and also take a consequential decision with respect to appointment of principal of the school in question within a period of 15 days of the production / receipt of a certified copy of the judgment referred to above. This was done in order to end a long-going litigation. A strict timeline was set up, keeping in mind the submission advanced on behalf of the applicant that he is to retire from service shortly, and the issue regarding appointment of principal had been hanging fire since last 7 years, and presently the school is being run by an in-charge principal. The applicant who appears in person submits that no order has been passed as yet. The learned counsel appearing for the education department.
Lordship for Narayan Kaur, Lordship.
Or
Narayan Kaur, Lordship. Lordship, not for the department, Lordship. In concern matters, Lordship.
or respond number?
Sole responsibility, Narayan Kaur. But the moment may be issued, Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, I have to file for that.
Just for the proposed contemner submits that the certified copy of the order of the judgment of this court was communicated to him. The notice to the respondent / Narayan Kumar, Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of School Education, secondary, is accepted by Miss
R. Barua, Rukmini Barua.
Miss Swanso Parua. The response to this application must be filed by the next date. Re-notify just after 1 week. Now we will just inform that we will even post his retirement will take serious action. Lordship will, this time he would not go unpunished. He must pass an order, whatever be the consequences. Give next date.
28 May. 28. Item number 3.
First time,
First time 40 days.
all
With video loss.
all documents with twice.
The private respondent.
There is a
delay of 41.
This, all the respondents delay of 40 days.
41.
So 41 days. Notice to all respondents within 2 weeks, both modes returnable, so and so date. The date after 4 weeks. Requisites you have to file within 1 week or 2 weeks. 2 weeks,
We'll file immediately, my lord.
1 week.
17 June.
This is a formality, 40 days we condone normally. This is just a formality, we condone the delay.
That I know, but one notice has to go. my lord.
Item number 4.
Three OA was allowed by the one from an order lordship, and one petition were filed that has been dismissed by coordinate bench. We took up the matter to the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court has issued notice in the meantime.
But that's not a matter of dismissal. This is the tribunal is passed on all orders.
Lordship, that's why
That's why we feel like that.
we took up the matter to the Supreme Court lordship and issued notice. And
Anyway, so we can't do anything. The matter is pending before the Supreme Court. Let it go.
lordship, they had stayed the contempt was
Stay of
filed.
contempt.
Contempt was filed before the that has been stayed, lordship. So some protection to that. In this case, contempt has not been filed.
When it comes, then you find an agreement. You can let this matter come up in view of the matter pending as a liquor against one of the orders passed by the tribunal, against one of the against an order
Three
passed by the
OA was allowed. And one
Separate-
petition has been dismissed. We
the
prepared.
tribunal by a composite order had passed, had disposed of 3 OAs, one of which was challenged before this court by WPC number 448 of 2026, which challenge could not be sustained. And the order of the tribunal was could not be sustained, and the order of the tribunal was upheld. Against that order passed by a division bench of this court, dated 2/2/2026, passed in WPC number 448 of 2026, referred to verb, and the petitioners / Union of India and others had approached the Supreme Court by SLA bracket C number 16045 of 2026, in which notices have been issued, and it has been directed that there shall be a stay of the contempt proceedings. Let this writ petition be also let this writ petition be disposed of, be listed after the disposal of SLA C number 16045 of 2026. In case any application is filed before the tribunal contempt of not obeying the orders, it will be open for the writ petitioner to approach this court in the same writ petition by filing necessary affidavits. After the disposal, preferably in August, preferably in some date August.
10th August. Item number 5.
Yes,
Your Lordship, I have great regards to your lordships and the nation's value of time. That's why I would like to take with your lordship's permission only 9 minutes to present my petition of having, which is having 3 dimensions. First dimension is about the immune to corruption. The phrase immune to corruption is very much current.
Can I know who you are? You are a public spirited citizen, I understand. But what do you do in life?
Actually, earlier I was having a coaching center for UPSC and APSC exams. Then right now I am not running that coaching center.
All right. And you are educated in law.
No, your lordship. My background is physics.
Your
I have written in the petition.
Your
Also.
background is science.
Background is
So
science.
we will not disturb you in your 9 minutes presentation. But then we have certain reservations about maintainability of this public interest litigation for the reason of its generality. It talks about corruption. It talks about some irregularities which may or may not have taken place in the Assam Public Service Commission combined competitive examination.
Your
of
lordship.
2024. Just a minute, just hear out. I will give you uninterrupted time, not 9 minutes, but 10 minutes. Doesn't matter. Today we have lesser number of cases, therefore we are not short of time. But then we are slightly. We would not be readily accepting this PIL for the reason of its vague nature of accusation.
Your lordship, I have studied further after finishing of or filing of the petition. Then I have got one document from there on RTI response from the Department of Personnel.
You'll have to
Put it on record.
You'll have to put it on record.
Your lordship, there only one point from this. The point is that on the 16th of February, result was declared. Then result was cancelled. Then on the 17th of February, then again result was published. And there was a protest on the day of the 18th. That groups like the All Gauhati Students Union and other groups, they were protesting because of the anomalies about the 16 candidates. And those 16 candidates, that anomalies were available in the media also, in the newspaper also. I am having that newspaper. Then on that day itself, on the 18th February, your lordship, at 4:23 p.m., that the work of the issuing of the joining letter was started by the DOPT itself. That means the DOPT did not have the idea about the Article 323 regulatory, and which is something like the immune to corruption. And we Indians and the nation should be proud of the forefathers of the Constitution of India, that even the immunity concept was there in the original Constitution itself.
Because of these arguments that you have entered in your petition, that we say that it is difficult for us to accept this petition.
Because
These forefathers and the expectation of the nation and beyond corruption, these are all given things. You know, for you to pray for a scientific inquiry and asking the court to direct the chief secretary to head that inquiry and a special investigating team, these are your prayers. I think you will have to modify your prayers.
Your lordship, my gold medal. Your lordship, my gold medal prayer is a routine exercise, because Rakesh Pal, who was the kingpin of the APSC scam for the CC 2014 and 13.
Quite see your concern, but the difficulty is that.
And during those days also, the Subhash Das Inquiry Committee, your lordship, Subhash Das Inquiry Committee.
Mr. Singh, you train people to pass civil services. Therefore, I expect that you would understand what the court is observing. You know, we get an impression that this is personal interest generated.
Your lordship, I don't have any personal. This is my fourth PIL. I have mentioned in the background of the petition.
We will hear you. But then you put all those RTI response and anything. We will try and find out something from here. But as of now, this petition does not depict anything.
Your lordship, Article 323. It is supposed to be inculcated by the Department of Personnel since 1950. But the thing is that, your lordship, it has not been inculcated. And this is one of the reasons that even the cabinet ministers were sending the list of the candidates to the then APSC chairman, Rakesh Pal. And Rakesh Pal served in the jail for 6 years and 4 months. Then again, the Rakesh Pal's removal has also not been finished. But it is pending in the Honorable President of our country. But the thing is that, Your Lordship, that this is the high time that how to control the corruption. When the immunity system check and balance philosophy would not be functionalized, then that immune to corruption, the development of the immune to corruption in our country would be nowhere, Your Lordship. And moreover, the thing is that within 24 hours, issuing of the appointment letters process started, Your Lordship. Very shocking news. Then Article 323, there is the option that the non-acceptance of the selected list sent by the Assam Public Service Commission. But that process, that documentation, we have listened to the protest by the groups. Then after that, we scrutinized it. Then after that, we have started the process for issuing of the joining letter. That documentation has never been established in the government of Assam. This is my most important point. And moreover, Your Lordship, these days through RTI, the answer scripts were also not given to the deprived candidates. That's why a lot of opaque in the system is there. No doubt, because of some other concerns of the scrutinizers and the examiners, the security problem, the Honorable Supreme Court.
You have answered that. You have yourself answered that. Now do one thing, Mr. Singha, you put in that additional information that you have got
Your Lordship.
on record by way of an affidavit. We'll give you some time, and you also modify your prayer to the extent that it is possible for us to take it up.
In what form, Your Lordship, I should.
It should form part of some justiciable rights. These are vague suggestions that corruption is there everywhere.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So this is a statement which borders more on your political thinking, which borders more on your emotional response.
Your Lordship, this is not emotional, Your Lordship. I am extremely sorry. Your Lordship, Your Lordship, cabinet ministers like the Nilomani Sendeka, then his son was selected, Rajasri Sendeka. Then again, the Bharat Noro, the then cabinet minister, he also accepted.
There is a limit to the restraint of the bench. We will not permit you to make all such statements in a court of law, because everything is live. Correct. So let us not dissuade you from pursuing your case. We are very accommodating so far as parties are concerned. Whenever a party appears personally, we give all space to him to vent his feelings. But then there's a limit to it. We will not enter into this kind of a discourse, because this is not a political arena. It's not that place. What is that place in South London where everybody goes? Hyde Park. It is not Hyde Park, where you would pick up one aspect and you would speak and the courts will listen. Mr. Singha, we are telling you, we will look into the matter. Provided you properly tailor your prayers, which we will help you out. We will try and help you out. And you also put in that information by way of an additional affidavit.
In the form of an additional affidavit.
Yes. Otherwise, we'll not look at it. No. It has to become part of the record.
Your Lordship.
Otherwise, those papers, if you shove it to the bench, those are not to be accepted readily. There is a process, there is a way. Now, can we issue a mandamus, or can we issue a theory that, well, the constitution must work according to the intentions of the forefathers, and everywhere there is corruption. Now, can the court decide it like this?
At least, Your Lordship, I would like to place one point that it was never been implemented.
So please focus your arguments on one particular or two aspects of the matter, or three aspects of the matter relating to the conduct of the examination and the result and the subsequent, issuance of appointment letters, cancellation, appointment letters, and all that. And all the information that you have, on the basis of which you'll build up your argument, you need to put it on record.
But Your Lordship, I have submitted a memorandum to the Honorable Chief Minister on the 19th of February.
This one say that you pursue your remedies elsewhere. If you talk about memorandum before the Chief Minister, wait for his response. Don't bother us. Look at this. Therefore, we were asking you for your background. Now that you train people to appear in the top civil services,
Your Lordship,
you knowing about civics, even though coming from a science background.
Your Lordship, If I give only the routine exercise of the Article 322, will it do work?
देखो, we will not be able to suffer this kind of an argument.
I
for long.
realize, Your Lordship, my petition is something like meta consultation. It is not something like the cognition also. Something like I'm just dreaming like that India should be a little bit of the immunity to corruption. I am thinking like that.
This kind of a macro concept. We cannot possibly, if you were a lawyer, we would have dismissed this petition right now. We are entertaining it because you have come in person. You should not get a feeling that every time you would be required to engage a lawyer only for vindicating your cause. It is only for that purpose. Now, don't stretch it too far. Put in everything that you want the court to see on record, and you can take help from 3 lawyers who are sitting here. They would be, though, of course, they are all government advocates except one, Mr. Mohammed.
Your Lordship, at that time, I did not take out this from the computer.
You do it now.
Oh.
Do it now. After now means not now, not in this second, but then you file that petition, put it in the shape of an affidavit,
Like the brief.
file it in the registry, it shall come and it shall be listed. I'm giving you some time. We are not dismissing it today. We are not disposing it off today. We will give you one more opportunity. You put everything on record. Ms. Sharma, you please let him know what is the procedure.
Thank you, Your Lordship. Thank you, Your Lordship. And I have understood. I have understood. I have understood. I have to file additional paper.
Mr. Singha, you train people, no? You train people.
Your Lordship.
You are a teacher.
Your Lordship.
Now you should be more courteous. On the asking of the court, Ms. Sharma had gone to you. On the asking of the court, this was not for your, not on your asking. She was only responding like an advocate, like an officer of the court, and she went to you. And you just brush her aside and you say that, no, I know, I understand everything. You don't understand. Now, I do not appreciate lack of discipline and courtesy. I think you should not have just ignored what she was telling. It was only in respect of the court that she had traveled. She had traveled there. What kind of teaching would you impart to your students?
Sorry, extremely sorry.
You must say sorry to her.
Sorry, sir.
She was only trying to help you out.
I shall talk after the hearing.
नहीं, आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते. You possibly can't. Your tirade against corruption and all vitriol, we understand. But don't show indiscipline. Because this is expected more of you because you're a teacher. Correct? You have not shown any disrespect to us, but you have shown disrespect indirectly to the court when the court asks an advocate to help you out and you just brush aside. That's not done. We are very particular about this, especially inside the court premises. All right. Now, if you have understood everything, then you take time, put it on record. All right.
On which day I should file the.
We will be passing that order now in your presence.
Okay.
Mr. Okram Prasanna. Okram Prasanta Singha / applicant in person, petitioner in person, seek some more time to put additional information on record by way of an affidavit. Let such an affidavit be filed by the next date, on or before the next date. Re-notify. We keep it sometimes in August, first week. In the meantime, you collect all information, file an affidavit in the registry, it shall be listed on the day what we are giving, sometimes in August. 6th August. 6th of August, it shall be listed.
Thank you, Your Lord.
Item 6 to 8.
I pay for some time, process is going on for making payments. That is regarding my Lord.
No. I'll let me tell you. This is Mr. You are the house owner.
Yes.
All 3 of you are the house owners.
Yes.
You shall be paid immediately. We have taken a decision on the administrative side. You know, we were under the impression, let us not be, I mean, there's nothing under stealth. We were under the impression that perhaps the judges who were there, they had taken HRA and not paid, which is not a fact. They have not taken HRA. Now it has to be paid by the district court on the basis of the fund allocated to them by the government. You have taken an administrative decision. Most probably it shall be paid to you within a week or so.
Yes.
In that case, you will withdraw. And then you need not put any.
Yes, yes.
We have taken a decision yesterday only. In the administrative side.
Yes.
Let these matters. We are not saying all such.
Yes.
Let all these matters come up for consideration. Sometimes in August, by that time, I think it's filed. Sometimes in August.
Much surprising.
We were taking it very seriously for the reason that we thought that
Yes.
judges have not paid. Now, two of my judges who were there, who were residing in such houses, they have paid the rent. Maybe those were not houses owned by you, some other person.
Yes.
There were others who have not taken any HRA from the government. And their rental has to be paid by the state. The state has to allocate money, and then money will come to the DJ's fund, and payment shall be made from the concerned district court. So we have ensured that it shall be done.
Applies.
5-8.
It is only to ensure that the government allocates.
Yes.
funds. Otherwise, you would have disposed it
Yes.
of today. only.
Yes.
You can.
Much surprising.
Thank you.